Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that all bell notification. In that way you won't miss any time I publish a new video. Also to mention, I started a new YouTube channel, Laura Forde's Videos 2, that's TWO. So be sure to go across there, check it out. You might just enjoy what you see over on that end as well. Alright, so what are we going to be making today? Well, today we'll be making fall off the bone baby back ribs. So let's get started. Okay, so this is my baby back ribs here. Now usually it has a membrane at the back here, which they refer to as silver skin. So if you do have it, you'd want to peel off that membrane. So if you can get a hold of it. Sometimes they come without it. Like this one seems to have it on it, but the other one here doesn't seem to have it on. So you want to peel off that membrane. Just kind of get your hand, get a good grip. Peel that off. A little struggle as it reaches down to the end here. Okay, there you go. I got that one off. I am not sure if this one has it. To me this one looks like, let me see if this one has a membrane on it as well. That's the most difficult part of dealing with this, is trying to get to see if it has a membrane and then trying to peel that membrane off. Yeah, it looks like this one does not have it. This one doesn't have the membrane on it. Okay, so let me go wash my hands because I need to hold the bottles to season it up. So let me wash my hands and I'll be back. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put olive oil on my baby back ribs. I'm going to put olive oil on both sides. Now I put my own on parchment paper just to make it easier for cleanup after. So let me see if I can rub this olive oil instead of using my hands, because I still need to use my hands to hold the bottles to season up everything. So I'm putting olive oil on this side, rubbing in the olive oil. Same thing on this side. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I have some green seasoning here. So I'm going to rub some green seasoning onto my baby back ribs. I will leave a link in the description to show you how I make this green seasoning. So I'm just going to rub that in on this side here, just get it coated. Okay. All right, so now what we're going to do next, we're going to sprinkle some salt. So I have some salt here, and I'm just going to sprinkle some salt on this side. Yeah. We're going to be seasoning the both sides of our baby back ribs. Okay. I have some cinnamon powder here, so I'm going to be putting some cinnamon powder on it. You can actually season your baby back ribs however you want. I mean, everybody has their own preference, so you could season to your taste. I also have some brown sugar here. I'm going to be sprinkling some brown sugar on it as well. Right. going to be putting some onion powder. And I'm going to be putting some garlic powder as well. Right, now we're going to flip this over and we're going to season up the other side. If you don't have green seasoning, you don't have to use green seasoning. You can just use everything else that I showed you, or whatever other spices you want to put. Like I said, you make it your own. Whatever spices you like to use, then you can go ahead and use it. Cooking is a very personalized endeavor because everybody has different tastes, or there are things that people are sensitive to, they can't take. So you just make it your own. Alright, so now that we're finished with the seasoning there, what we need to do is we need to seal this up. We're going to cover it with foil. Okay, so we're going to leave our baby back ribs to marinate for a while. And the key to getting a fall off the bone baby back ribs, or fall off the bone baby back ribs, is you cooking it at a low temperature for an extended period of time. That's the secret. So we're going to bake it at, I'm going to use, the oven I'm using is in Celsius. So you're going to put it at 150 degrees Celsius or 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and you're going to bake it for an hour and a half to 2 hours. I'm going to do mine for about an hour and a half. But that's the secret, or that's the key to getting a nice fall off the bone baby back rib. You want it low oven and for an extended period of time. So as soon as this is finished marinating for a while, that's what we're going to do. 150 degrees. Of course, you have to make sure that it is covered completely in order to get that desired effect. So we'll be back as soon as this gets to sit for a while, and then we're going to put it into the oven to get that nice low, slow cook, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so let's make the sauce. Now the sauce that I make is very simple. I just use ketchup, barbecue sauce, and a little sugar. So I'm not going to give you measurements because it's hard to do that. You just, put it to your preference. Put how much ketchup you prefer to put, how much barbecue sauce you want, and of course how much sugar you want. So it's a very simple sauce that I make for my baby back ribs. If you want a darker sauce, add a little molasses to this and you will get a more rich, darker sauce. Some sugar. That's basically it. I just mix it together, make everything melt, and then when my baby back ribs is finished, I will brush it with this, and then I'll put it back in the oven for about 5 minutes or so. Okay guys, so our baby back ribs is finished. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to baste it with our sauce, and then we'll put it back in the oven for a further 5 minutes, and then our baby back ribs will be all ready. So let's get to basting it with the sauce. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this smaller into the sizes that, the portion sizes that I would want to serve it. So I have my scissors here. So I'm going to use that to cut it into small pieces. Let me just get a fork. If you guys are interested in purchasing these shares that I have here, I will leave a link in the description to a video I did on these. It's very soft. It's extremely soft, guys. Oh. Literally, I can just feel it. Well, I guess this one will get a bigger piece. Right. And for this, I'm going to cut this in. Let's see. A little smaller, too. This feels so tender. Guys, I tell you, the secret is low oven for an extended period of time. You'll get a fall off the bone baby back ribs. This is extremely tender. Alright, so let me brush on the sauce. After brushing on the sauce and you put it back into the oven, make sure you raise the temperature of your oven back up to about 180 degrees Celsius or 350 to 375 Fahrenheit. Okay, I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to put some sauce on the other side. Okay, I'm going to flip it back over one more time and just put the extra sauce on the top of this, and then we're going to put it back in the oven for a few minutes. Alright, so we're going to put this back into the oven for a few minutes. there you have it, folks, our fall off the bone baby back ribs. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.